Hi everyone, I'm going to make chia seed pudding and I hope you'll be able to see me do it. If not, I'm going to have to figure out another way because this is not, it's not wanting to stand up right. Hi Alexis, it's not wanting to stand up and let me show you how I want to do this. It's kind of trial and error a little bit. I'll just try to move it the best I can, and if I can just hold the things up. So let me see if I can swing it over a little bit. Maybe there, maybe I'll go more that way and less of me. There we go. Maybe that'll work. Okay. Hi, Alexis. Hi, everybody coming in. Now, I did get this recipe off of Stacy's website. However, I'm variating when it comes to the almond milk because it's just me. And since she's got a family, she uses 3 cups. I'm only using 2. And I've used 2 before, and it's worked just fine. So I'm going to pour 2 cups into my measuring cup. But she calls for 3, so I'm using 2. Because I tried it with 3 the very first time I made it, and oh, it is. Okay, and I'm going to pour this into my dish. I don't know if you can see there, but I'll try to move it down just a little. I don't know if you can see it or move it up a little. It's going to be hard if I can. Chia seeds, these are the chia seeds, very small seeds. And I'm going to get a 1/2 cup of chia seeds. And I use the little container, the little thing to come in it, because I can't get my half cup of. Now I'm going to get a different stand. It's coming tomorrow, so I'll be able to do next time I do a Periscope like this. You'll be able to see a lot better. I'm just have to improvise right now, and if I have to hold it in my hand a little bit for you to see, I can do that too. But it's kind of hard to do that when I'm trying to have hands free. So that's what I'm trying to do, is have hands free. So, and then I'm just going to pour the chia seeds in there. There's 1/2 cup of chia seeds, and it takes I took 2 cups of almond milk. And it also takes, let's see, 1 to 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. So I think I'll put 2 tablespoons in, and I will do that right now. There's my 2 tablespoons. I will pour them right in here. And then you've got a teaspoon of vanilla. It makes it real nice having these here that I can just, no, I don't agree with you, Faith. And I did talk to Regina, and she does not agree that there's a secret rapture. I talked to her about it. There's no secret rapture. She never has believed that. You've been telling lies when you said that she told you that there's a secret rapture and this before Jesus is coming. There's not, because she doesn't believe that way at all. So, and I'm going to put a teaspoon of vanilla in here. And that's not part of my Periscope anyway, Faith. Well, you going to church on Sunday has nothing to do with me making cheese pudding or anything like that. That's right. 7th-day Sabbath is God's holy Sabbath. And I want you people to know that things have been said about Regina that are not true. And I want you to know that Faith has been going around saying that Regina believes in the rapture before tribulation. And we all know that she does not. So we need to call her down on this. I'm calling her down. I'm calling her out right now, because she's not going to tell lies on Regina anymore. And this is basically, yes, she does, Alexis. And this is basically all it takes to make chia seed pudding. What I have to do is, you see it here, I just have to, well, it's kind of hard to see, but I have to stir it I have to whisk it for a little bit, and then I have to leave it set for about 5-10 minutes. Now, when I get my stand, I'll be able to, hi Dolores, thank you for the super hearts. I have to leave this sit 5-10 minutes and then whisk it again, because it has a tendency to lump up. Oh, does it? I'm sorry. Well, it's not dark in my house, but I'm sorry. You know something? I can turn my camera around. I'll pick it up and I'll turn my camera on. I'll show you what my chia seed pudding looks since I've mixed it. Basically, this is what it looks like right now. Now I've just whisked it, and I have to leave it sit for about 5-10 minutes, and then I whisk it again, because that keeps it from lumping up. So that's basically all it takes is chia seeds, 1/2 cup of those. Now, she calls for 3 cups of almond milk, but Well, what I made, Alexis, is gone, so I just used the store-bought one. I'm going to be making me some more probably on Sunday. But, yeah, doesn't it? Oh, thank you. And basically, this is a very good pudding. You can eat it as breakfast, with breakfast or whatever. I can consider it like an old dessert. But, yes, she does. She does not believe, though, the secret raptures before, the raptures before Jesus' second coming, though. That's what I'm telling you, Faith. You're a liar when you say that she believes in the rapture before tribulation. She does not. Blessings, hello from Puerto Rico. Well, hi, good to see you. Welcome. No, the almond milk I used is what I bought in the store. This in here, the Almond Breeze. I'm going to continue to make my own, but this being Friday, I just didn't take the time to make it because you have to take the almonds and you have to soak them overnight, and I haven't done that yet. So we need to soak them overnight, and I'll do that tomorrow. You know, what kind of oats does that take, Alexis? Because don't have oats for that. What kind does it take? I'm gonna try to sit this down again and see. What kind of oats does it take? What kind of oats does that take? Does it take a special kind? Because I've never tried oat milk. Well, Faith, I'm not going to argue with you. You are trying to tell me, and this is not part of my Periscope, but I do not want you going around lying on Regina anymore, saying that she believes in the rapture before tribulation. She does not believe in... Imminent means soon, but that does not mean before the tribulation. Oats, just organic rolled oats, or I used organic quick... Oh, okay, good. Oh, yes. Just organic. Oh, okay. Well, I can get some of those, and is there a special recipe for it? Because I'm going to have to try that. Oat milk, I'm going to have to try that. Because I know it's going to taste good. I'm always up to try new... Well, there's Philip. I didn't see you before, Philip. Welcome. Well, he just left. I wish my stand... Well, there my stand is better. I just stand it up that way. So now you can see what my oat milk looks like. And when I whisk it, then you'll be able to see it a little bit better. I might be able to move this over just a little bit. There we go. So... Oh, it's how much making... Just replace it with oats. Okay. Now, like I said, my almond milk... No, not the almond milk. That was fine with the almond milk. But the almond butter, I put coconut oil in it, and I also put some sea salt in it because it would not mix. Arlene said she had the same problem with her almond butter. It would not mix for her either. And she used a food processor and stuff like that. But it seems like they say it's supposed to mix, but I'm not going to stand there 10, 15 minutes trying to get it to mix and burn out my blender because this is a fairly new blender. So I saw one on a YouTube video yesterday that they were making almond butter with the same ninja that I have. And he was doing it without putting any oil in it. But I can't figure out how we got it to mix up so quickly. Because I find that putting oats in it is, or not oats, but coconut oil in it is a lot easier to mix it up. Hi, Mama Rosa. I made some chia seed pudding. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'd have to, but I'm letting it sit for a little bit so I can go ahead and stir it. How you doing, Mama Rosa? Good to see you. Yeah, I like chia seed pudding. I have to leave it set 5 to 10 minutes, and then I have to whisk it again before I put it in the fridge. It has to be in there overnight, and I'll probably eat it for breakfast in the morning. But, oh, good. I'm glad you are. Glad to see you. Just the same steps as... Okay, same steps as almond milk and the same thing in it. I'll have to try them. You know, I've got stevia, but I don't use much of it because that stuff is very, very potent, let me tell you. I put some in my quick oats one day, or my steel cut oats, and I wish I had enough. It was so strong I couldn't hardly eat the steel cut oats. Yeah, it is. Well, it's bitter. Not only that, Mama Rose, it's bitter, but it's quite potent too. And if you put too much in, yeah, she is. She is. But Faith will come in here and talk about Regina believing in rapture before tribulation. I didn't mean you, Stephanie. I know that you believe she's a godly woman. I think Faith does too, but she just misled. Oh, yeah, I have a hard time, but this is basically what it looks like. I have to let it sit for 5-10 minutes and I stir it again. You know, I took a half a cup, but like I said, I went on Stacy's website, and she talks about 3 cups of oats. Well, her having a family of 6, it would take her, she would use more oat or more chia seeds. Because, you know, I don't need that much for myself because I am just one simple person. You know, I'm just one person. I don't need I don't need that much, and I don't put that much in. Yeah, it is. I am not misled, Faith. I am going to block you. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to block you because you have been lying on Regina long enough. Regina does not believe in rapture before tribulation. You ask her, and I'm not going to have you lying on my friend in Periscope and a godly woman like that. And I'm not going to have you doing it. If you're going to continue to believe that stuff, then you're not welcome in my Periscope of men. That's right. I'm going to have to block her. I'm not going to let you talk bad about Sister Regina like you are. I'm sorry. Sister Regina is a godly woman. She knows her Bible, and she knows that the rapture is not before tribulation. And she's not going to ever tell you that. And you're a liar when you said she said that to you. She did not. And I'm going to have to block you because you're not godly when you talk like you do. You're misleading people. You're trying to get them to believe everything that you believe, and it's not true. I believe it's not what Regina believes, it's what the Bible says. That's right, she does. She believes by everything in the Bible. That's right. She's got to do her homework. She keeps lying, and that's the thing. I'm not going to have somebody come in my Periscope, and I'm going to. She does her own Periscopes, but Shaq from Barossa, this person, Faith Dillard, she's coming in here and saying that Regina believes in rapture before tribulation, and she does not. She gives Periscopes once in a while. Regina. Can't remember what her username is, but she comes on Periscope once in a while. She was on earlier today. I didn't see her Periscope, however, but she will be on tomorrow. But she's a Seventh-day Adventist, and she believes just like we do. But she's been lied on by this Faith Dillard, and I'm not going to stand for it anymore. I'm going to have to do something about it and have to block her, and she's not allowed in my Periscopes anymore. And I'm going to have to tell Regina to do the same thing to her. Yeah, please, because she's in my Periscope right now. At least she was. She was in here a little bit ago, and I didn't block her. I was getting ready to block her, and then her comment went off because she said I was more or less I was deceiving everybody. Yes, she is. She is. You're right, Stephanie. She is the real deal. She is the real deal. But the thing of it is, when people come in here and they lie on somebody, one of my friends like that, and it's a godly woman, and preaches the word of God, I take offense to it because what this person is really doing, she's offending God as well. You can't lie on people like that. She needs to get into the Word of God. People told her before, get into the Word of God, because Regina had done a Periscope on imminent. This faith makes believe. Well, this rapture is before tribulation. Thank you, Stephanie. Well, I love you too, and I'm glad you came back. I'm so glad. We missed you a lot. Yeah, you're right. Sad she doesn't have any. That's a proof that Faith Dillard has no proof that rapture is before tribulation. In fact, it's quite unbiblical. Yeah, it is. It really is. Oh, love you too, Stephanie. Thank you, Mama Rosa. I know you all got my back, and I'm glad that you do. You found a banana pudding recipe? Wow, Alexis, you should do a Periscope on it because that sounds absolutely wonderful. I love banana pudding. I have never made it, but that may be something I'm going to scope too. But I'm going to take. Whoops! I almost knocked her on the floor. That would be a disaster if my pudding fell on the floor now. But I'm going to maybe I can show you. I'm just going to whisk it real quick. It's starting to lump up. And what you do is leave it set for 5-10 minutes, and then whisk it again, and then cover it and put it in the refrigerator. Because if you don't, it'll sit there and get lumpy, and it won't be as smooth as it's supposed to be. And chia seed pudding is meant to be very smooth. But like I said, Stacy had said 3 cups, but I only used 2 for the simple fact that 2 is enough for me. Yeah, do, because you are so good at your Periscopes too, and like I said, I've got a different stand coming tomorrow from Amazon. It's much better than what I have, so I'll be able to shift it around back and forth and be able to put it in the position that I want. Because the stand that's on the back of my phone now is just a cheap old thing, and I have to lean it up against something in order for it to stand up. This other stand I'm getting from Amazon, I don't. It's a little bit more than this, but it's still inexpensive. He called you? Oh, well, what would you do without him, Mama Rosa, huh? What would we do without? I know. I thought about doing that, Alexis, but I don't think you guys would see me too well if I did that. So I just stand it up. I've got a skillet sitting on my stove that's clean. I just use that as the prop for right now until that stand comes tomorrow. Oh, yes, you're right. Yes, you're right, Mama Rosa. You will. Well, thank you so much. My hair is kind of all awry right now, and it's blowing in my face for simple fact that I got a fan over in this cupboard over here, and it's blowing on me. And I have to do that because I will pass out if I don't. If the fan's constantly blowing on me, I'm just fine, because a few of you know that I've almost passed out on my Periscope before. Not showing myself, but just talking, and my voice would start changing, and I start passing out. So I have to stop the Periscope. But I'm doing just fine now. Yes, you just leave it set for about 5 or 10 minutes, Alexis, then stir it again, and then I put it in the refrigerator. Because, oh, thank you, Natural Beauty. Yeah, I will. You know, my daughter gets concerned when that happens. She says, Mom, you can't get overheated like that. But it's real easy. We're getting so hot. We're getting in the 90-degree weather. Here in Oregon, we're getting in the 90s every day, and it's getting so hot. Oh, yeah, I could probably have it within 3 hours, but let me put it in the fridge real quick, and I'll be back. Okay, got it in the fridge. That way it's going to start setting up. So, but what I'm going to do in maybe another hour and a half to 2 hours. What is chia seed pudding? I will tell you. These are chia seeds, very small seeds. I got these at, I don't know if I got them at Winco or I got them at Walmart. I think Walmart had them. Okay, now I was going to look upside down to you. But anyway, they're small seeds. You put them in a container with, use almond milk. I make my own, but this one I just happen to have, so I'll use that. Plus you use, this is 100% pure maple syrup, and then I've got organic, and then I've got, well, this is I don't know, I've got organic, but I just use 100% pure on both these. Maple syrup and vanilla. And you just stir it. Yeah, Mama Rose, if she comes in here, she'll block you. Oh, is it a good syrup? I think, yeah, it has a real good taste. It is. And actually, I got the recipe off of, if you want to know where I got the recipe from go onto YouTube to Our Plant-Based Bunch, and she has her recipe on there. And it's separated out, Our Plant-Based Bunch. She's got and she's got a YouTube channel, and, well, welcome from France. And she has a lot of recipes on there. You'll find the chia seed pudding on there, hummus, different other recipes that, yes, Stacy, that you can do. Oh, you just made some a few hours ago? Oh, I've made this is about my second or third time making the chia seed pudding, but, you know, with me being alone, it lasts me a little while. But it's a good thing to have, you know, it's something that's, there she is. Well, you just come in at the wrong time, Stacy. I just got it made and put it in the refrigerator. So you come in at the wrong time, but everybody was wanting to know what the chia seeds were and what I put in it, and I showed them. You know, you're just a little late there, but you know, have to watch the replay such as it is. Now, my stand isn't very good, so I'm getting a different one tomorrow, so you may not have seen it too well, but I did hold it up to the chia seed pudding to show them before I stirred it. I whisked it again, and this is my whisk. I got a whisk special for it. You have to get one of these because it's best to whisk it, you know, and leave it in the refrigerator, you know, leave it in the refrigerator overnight. And it's fun to do. Oh, coconut milk, chia seed, honey. Well, I've never thought of that either. You know, I could probably improvise and put coconut milk in it instead of almond milk. I never thought of that. But see, I got this off of Stacy's website. But you're right. Could probably even use rice stream too as well. I imagine you could suit it to your liking. So I'm sure we can. I'm going to ask you, Stacy, if we wanted to substitute for our chia seed pudding from almond milk to, like, say, coconut milk or rice stream, would that be okay too? Would it still be okay? Okay, you say all kinds of ways to make it. Well, good. I use the almond milk because that's what you said. But I only put two 2 cups in instead of 3, because I tried the 3 the first time. It was way too much pudding for me since I live alone. So I just went to 2 cups. I may have to take it down lower than that the next time. But I figured with only a half a cup of chia seeds and 2 cups of almond milk, it made it plenty enough for me. You know, and it'll last me a few days as it is anyway. But I'm going to try it maybe next time with coconut milk, because I've got that as well. And I'm going to do some of that oat milk like Alexa said, try to make some of that. Yeah, it's on one. Stacy's got a lot of videos. Our plant-based bunch, she has a lot of videos, recipes on her website. So if you're wanting to recipes to do, which I've written some down, and oh, you're going to do a walking scope. I'll be ready to finish in a little bit. No, I don't. But you know something? You could probably Google it. There's a lot of things that you can Google on the internet to find things like that. That's how I found about almond butter and things like that, because I wasn't quite sure how to make it. And yeah, she has a link on go to if you're not following her, Our Plant-Based Bunch, her link for her website is on her profile. So you click on that and it'll take you right to her site. But she has a lot of recipes on there. Yeah, well, I never get those super hearts anyway, because I do church scopes, and the ones that come in there know enough not to give them, so I'm not worried about that, Mama Rosa. But you're right. There are other churches that go to church on Sabbath. No, I'm not. No, I'm not a Syrian refugee. I'm white. I've never been to the city of Syria, country of Syria, or whatever. Yeah, it's nothing but a troll. My goodness, what a question was that to ask? Oh man, it's crazy. We get all kinds of, yeah. My goodness, why would they ask that? When can't you see my color of my skin? Oh my goodness, do I have to paint myself black? I suppose I do. I'd paint myself black before then they can ask me. I mean, crazy. I mean, I'm as white as the daylight is, and to ask if I'm a Syrian refugee. Duh, I don't think so. I just don't think so. Well, there are some Seventh-day Baptists, and there's Seventh-day Church of God, and they still follow. There are some that followed Armstrong, Herbert Armstrong. There were some. He had quite a few followers when he was alive, and I believe there still are some now that he's gone. They also go to church on Sabbath, but you will not find him have all the truth like we have. That's the thing. They don't have the Bible 100%. So I wouldn't rely on them, because Baptists are still going to have some of the things that the Catholics have. They're going to have the speaking in tongues, and they're going to have the doctrines of heaven or hell and things like that, you know, and ever burning hellfire. They're not going to have the truth of the Bible like we have it. Oh, you got to figure out, I don't know, you'll have to go back and check on your settings again, Stacy. Because I think Periscope sometimes really messes up sometimes. Yeah, I would. I would Google it. That's how I find a lot of the recipes I'm doing. You know, I'm trying like cashew butter. I was trying to do that, or cashew cheese. I'll do Google that, because there's a lot of things you can make with nuts. But you know, and they're all on there. You know, and you can find so much. And even Pinterest is another one. If you have Pinterest, if you're have an account there, I would go into Pinterest and do a search on. I've done a search on a lot of that already, and there's a lot there, because you can just buy anything you want to have it. Okay, all right. You take care now. Thank you for coming in. God bless. And I'm about ready to. Stacy's about ready to do her walk, and I'm about ready to take a little break now. But I'll probably come in a little bit later, and I'll do some ice cream, and I'll scope that too. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a little bit better. I might put it up on against my toaster oven. In fact, I want to show you guys something. I want to show you how real this really is. What I did, I had a microwave there. There's on my toaster oven. I took my microwave out and I cleaned this counter completely off, washed it down. My microwave's out in the garage. To prove to you, I got a toaster oven, and that's what I use. You know what I said I did? I roasted my almonds in it yesterday. When I went to make almond butter, I roasted it for about 250 degrees, I think, for about 25 minutes. With that counted for it preheating too. Yeah, and this is a Black & Decker. I'm not sure if it's a convection or not, but it really didn't matter to me. But I know these are safe. You're not going to get any radiation from them. And I use it for my toast in the morning now, and I really like it. You do yours in the skillet. Well, that's okay, Mama Rosa, but I just wanted you all to see that I do have one of those now, a toaster oven, and it's only got 3 knobs on it, but it does a very good job. You know, it's got your, up here is the oven part. Set your, and this gives you the selection, the mode that you want, and down here is the timer. This is the timer. And okay, Stephanie. Well, thank you for coming in. If you could feel free, come in on my ice cream scope. You might enjoy that. Oh, you're going to try it in your convection oven? You do that, Mama Rosa. I think for right now I'm going to go, because I think I've been on here long enough. Because when Stacy wants to do her walk, and I want to see that. So I'll come in a little bit later and do an ice cream. But thank you all for coming in, and if I don't come on, I hope you have a blessed Sabbath. Take care. God bless, and bye-bye.